Hello, my name is Mattia Ceccato. I'm a 24 years old student of architecture. In 2011, I finished the undergraduate course Science of Architecture, and now I'm doing a postgraduate course called Architecture for the City. I was born in the 4th of January of 1988 in Vicenza, a little city in the northeast of Italy, maybe only known to be the city of Palladio. First of all, I want to be an architect or something similar since I was 13 years old. But of course, only after I understood that I don't want to be an astronaut, because I don't like the small and enclosed spaces. In these 4 years of university, I think I started to understand which part of architecture I like the most. I prefer the city, which is not meant as an enormous maze of streets, but a block of different people that live in it, their different culture, their different traditions, and in one word, themselves. So for that reason, I think when I'll be a man, I want to be an architect and not a spaceman. Before going to study architecture at U of University of Venice, I went to Liceo Classico, where for 5 years I received classical education as part of the high school program. So I developed my knowledge of Latin, ancient Greek, and a little of philosophical studies. Of course, I speak very well English. Hablo muy bien español. Y je parle un peu français. This summer, in July, I participated in the intensive international workshop Toll on the Water, managed by an international team. Two Italian professors, one from the U of University of Venice and one from the Udine University of Architecture, one professor from Nottingham University, and an architect from Owing St. Mary's from New York. So I could expose my project at the International Biennale of Venice as part of an architecture exposition at the Concept Créatif International Pierre Cardin. In the summer of 2011, I participated at the architectural contest for the redevelopment of the Scoglierosi Square, which is in Narbatux. From August to November 2008, I worked as an intern from the Studio Cora and Partners in Vicenza. In these years, I additionally did a lot of work experience in other settings to support my studies and, of course, to improve my socializing abilities. I'm able to use the computer because for the last 4 years I lived with it every day of my life. I know how to use AutoCAD, ArchiCAD, and Atlantis for drawing, 3D modeling, and rendering. However, I also like to work with Illustrator, Photoshop, and InDesign to draw, to develop my creation, and to work on pictures and photos. Because another theme of the architecture's words that I like very much is the presentation of the project. I think it is important to work on the representation of my project to convey the image that I want to give.